Hey everybody, this is Alex from Match Plus eMarketing Group in Pittsburgh. First off, thank you all so much for coming out today. We've got something really exciting that we've been working on for about a year now, and we're really excited to roll it out to it and give you this introduction through a free live webinar today. So the first thing that I want to do is talk a little bit about the importance of your influence. All right, our product is called ZAP System, and ZAP System is an influence engine tool that drives targeted customers to your online presence and your business's message to further engage with you. So as you can imagine, an influence would be pretty important within your industry. So the first reason why it's so important is more customers are getting information and expressing opinions online than ever before. You have Amazon, where you can purchase a product, and even before you purchase that product, you can check out the star rating, the online reviews, what people are saying about you. Was this helpful to you? Basically, people are going to be commenting and spreading word of mouth your product, and that is the most simplistic form of your influence within your industry. The number two importance is business owners need to be found where people are searching with accurate and actionable information. So your information needs to be 100% accurate and consistent with what your business has to offer, both in products and in services, and actionable in terms of how they are supposed to engage with you, how you want them to engage with you. And most importantly, number three, businesses need to be aware of how their brand is being perceived by their customers. At the end of the day, your customer ranking and review and what your industry thinks of you is the most important thing, hands down, that you need to know. And ZAP System is here to help you with these top three things and so much more. Like I said before, online influence is more important than ever, and even more, we attached a free kickstart guide, if you will, to this free webinar for you. Regardless of whether you interact with ZAP System or you don't, we want to thank you very much for attending this webinar and give this gift to you to get you kickstarted, basically, with building your online influence presence. So today we're going to be, like I said, talking about ZAP System and its introduction and how we want to roll it out to you. So hopefully you guys are ready to jump in. But just quick before we do, a little bit of history behind ZAP System. We have been, like I said, developing it for about a year now, and it came to us because we were being introduced to the rating system through Facebook and how your customers and your audience can rate and rank and talk about your online presence. So I guess this might travel a little bit further back than a year, but we wanted to make sure that the people that were ranking our business were doing it in a positive fashion, and if they weren't, how were we supposed to engage with them to maybe right a wrong or maybe correct a misunderstanding that that individual or company or business may have had about our company and our business and our message, or maybe a product or service that they didn't completely understand, because as we all know, technology is moving at such a fast rate. So like we said, let's just jump right in here and get started. So the top 10 benefits of ZAP are very, how do we want to say, important to the generation of your online influence and presence. The first benefit is lead generation within your target audience. After your influence is basically implemented and optimized within your audience and within your industry, an increase in lead generation is the goal, and within your target audience. The number two benefit is continuously improving your influence. It almost acts as basically a salesman 24/7, 365 for less than your cup of coffee a day. Now, this next one here, number 3, it says amazing local SEO for your website. And I want to put some emphasis on local. Typical SEO deals with a broader spectrum of optimization, reaching out to anywhere, California, Ohio, basically wherever in the country might be interested in the optimization tools that you've already implemented within your digital presence. What ZAP system does is it focuses on local SEO for your industry, spanning across your geo-specific audience so that we can increase your lead generation capabilities. It acts as a 24/7, 365 access to all of your information platform. At any time, from anywhere, from any device, you can access through the login credentials that we generate for you with your subscription. You can access all of this information. Number 5, automated sales assistant. Like I said, this acts as your sales team and so much more, with so much more reach for less than your cup of coffee a day. And like we said before, this is a monthly service, so you are constantly getting increased and focused sales and lead generation with your automated sales assistant. The number 6 benefit is a cloud-based service. The biggest thing that people are starting to see is they don't want to have to worry about focusing on how I'm going to incorporate this new service or yet another service with my website. I had somebody build it for me, so I don't know how to access it, etc., or any relation to that statement. The number 7 benefit is immediate notification of any comments or online reviews. When somebody speaks about your business across any of the optimized platforms that we have put you on, and by the way, within just the United States, there are over 2,000 of them, we notify you immediately of any positive or negative comment so that we can help you how to deal with and boost your awareness. The number 9 benefit is it's just not enough to have a website anymore. Some of you listening to this webinar, I'm sorry to say, so don't be too mad at me. Websites are kind of like a very expensive business card today, and we just don't, oh, whoops, that went a little bit too fast there. We just don't want you to think that your website is going to be your end-all be-all answer to your access to all of this grand lead generation. You need to be able to make sure that once you've created your website, that it stays more than afloat. It actually is working for you, and that's what ZAP system does. And the number 10 benefit is automatic syndication to all of your social media presences. Your message needs to be very diverse and multi-directional. Your message and your company and your business can't just be on one social media platform. Well, a lot of people say, well, I have a Facebook, so I have, all the salesmanship that I need. I have somebody who deals with that. I don't need to worry about that, so why am I still not getting leads? It's because your presence and your message is not being steered in several different directions that has a consistent message across all of your platforms. And by the way, ZAP system is 100% customized and industry specific. How you match up within your industry to increase your local lead generation. So it needs to be very, very consistent with your message and accurate, like we said before, but it needs to span across as many influence engines or directories that you need to be a part of. Influence management and influence lead generation acts as a feedback loop. It's like a constant circular motion. ZAP system specializes in tracking and managing a business's online activity and messaging. What you do, how you do it, how I'm supposed to engage with you, where can I engage with you. ZAP system also focuses on tracking and managing what is said about your business, your message, your brand. Are you being recommended via shares and comments on your, your blog, on all your pages. Are you liked? Are you disliked? How are these people reacting, or how is your target audience rather reacting to your brand? In the local space, ZAP System, the influence engine management portion of ZAP System is just emerging. As you'll notice, there are a lot of services that are coming out these days that deal with reputation management as a new product or service that some companies will offer because they specialize in social media management. This is a very new, fresh industry here to help businesses push all of their great online reviews and recommendations to new people that are coming into your industry looking for your products and services, or your audience rather. Some of these features are what some of these other companies are offering, like listing management, tracking mentions and reviews, analyzing search engines, creating business profiles. These companies share more related services to ZAP System, yet no solution provides the full amount that ZAP System does. The listings and directories. This system finds listings in directory sites and reports on listings and accuracy details. It checks if you have claimed your listings, and like we said, there are over 2,000 of them in the US and then another 800 plus just in Canada. It submits your data to these listings, done for you. ZAP System is 100% done for you. It corrects outdated and erroneous information. Like we said, your information to your audience needs to be accurate and actionable and consistent across all of your platforms. And ZAP System pushes your message out to all of those locations that we have discovered that your audience needs to be in front of and optimized with the ZAP System process. Excuse me. Your mentions and reviews. How people are going to find your business and then interact with your product is a big deal to the purchasing process. Going a little too fast there. Man, this is a little difficult. Skip around here a little bit. Okay, so your mentions and your reviews. ZAP System finds reviews of your business. It finds mentions of your business. It tracks the amount of reviews over time. It checks blogs, checks social sites, tracks overall sentiment, how people are feeling about your presence, and it syndicates them. It pushes them and makes them more visible to the popular search engines and notifies you of any new activity of people that are starting to newly engage with you and your message. Analyzing search engine results. ZAP System tracks presence of your business on search engines. All right, so before we even do anything, it tracks where you fall in the popular search engines. It then determines relevance of sites based on your search results. It then pushes negative content off prominent search pages. So they will literally, ZAP System will go out, it will research your entire influence within your industry, and if there are any comments that are negative about your business, it will push them down off of prominent pages on search. And it will do the very opposite for your positive reviews and blast them to your audience members. ZAP System helps businesses create detailed profiles. It helps syndicate profile data across all directory sites, all of the sites that you need to be a part of. It then takes all of that information and keeps it consistent across your pages. ZAP System hosts profiles and optimizes them for search. So it takes your profiles and it will optimize them for your audience and target market search. ZAP System also improves reach across web, improves the reach across the web and to your customers. Now, let's face it, competition is always going to be there. There's always going to be a new big bad, wolf of the pack. So it is important to stay in touch with your competitors and the results. ZAP System will measure your presence against that of a single competitor and their reputation within your industry. But further, it measures your presence against all other averages within your region and your category or your industry so that we can keep you boosted on top at all times, making you visible more than all of your other competitors. You have to take control of your online influence. From everything that we've already spoken about, you can start to understand how important influence is. And you need to harness that because your audience is already looking for you. ZAP system gives you branding control over business listings and access to multiple streams of online content. It then also offers a robust feature of lists to leverage brand messaging and steer online presence consistently across prominent search sites. Business owners are constantly asking several of these questions. Am I listed where I need to be? How do I fix problems within my listings? Is my message consistent? Am I actually, what are people saying about me? How do I keep up with rapid change on the internet? That is the biggest question that we get, especially whenever it comes to ZAP system. People need to know how to stay on top of these things because SEO is always changing. ZAP system solves that. And here that leads us into ZAP system as a complete solution. ZAP addresses all of these concerns on that previous slide by creating a powerful channel of online searcher to business channels. It boosts a business's online visibility and influence within the target audience, as we've spoken about earlier. ZAP system also gives business control over where and how they appear online. So only you can change your appearance online. So you change, if you have something that you need to change, a new product or service, you send it through ZAP system and it automatically changes it across all of your platforms to keep it consistent, which then leads us into the power of the automated reporting system. ZAP system automatically collects details on existing business listings at prominent sites. So it measures your current content and then it is able to change it instantly. ZAP is powered by a knowledge base of hundreds of directories and portals, such as online yellow pages, social networking sites, popular search engines like Google, Yahoo Local, national and regional sites, even like newspapers, TV, radio, etc. This data fuels comprehensive reports on a business's web presence, including a score that you even receive per month. We focus on the most relevant sites for a company's business category and location and target high-profile sites for syndication of merchant data. So we are able to then syndicate your data that is consistent with your message and all of the positive reviews that go along with it to the specific sites that pertain to your industry, your business category, and even your geographic location. You have to keep an eye on the competition, like we said. Within ZAP, ZAP provides competitive analysis and allows businesses to track the online presence against that of its competitors. Now, of course, this is all personal information and it's done for you. And here we show a side-by-side result of two cafe shops within the exact same vicinity in the exact same industry and target market. And as you can see, Splash Cafe has, just a little bit less than that of the Pismo Cafe. Placing your message where it matters. ZAP does more than just reporting. Okay, ZAP is also a powerful, powerful syndication service that is able to, like we said, take your positive reviews and everything that people are saying about you and push them out into your audience-specific industry search engine sites. We examine your report and determine where you will get the most lift. And then we track the submission and publication of your listings and send you monthly updates and awareness checks to boost your score and how you boost your score and what we will be doing for you to raise that score and raise that lead generation capability. We then gather top reviews in that one place so that you can access them 24/7, 365. So from any device, you can access and check in on your presence and see what needs to be done. And most of all, we monitor press mentions. Like we said before, you might be syndicated on newspapers, on TV, on radio spots. Anything where you are mentioned, we're able to gather for you in one place and notify you. Before, we were talking about how this is an emerging market and how tons of people and tons of companies are coming out with something very similar to ZAP system. We are here to make you unique as well, separate you from the pack. ZAP system is unique for a few different reasons. ZAP system is focused on businesses and their needs by continually improving a business's online influence with their target audience. ZAP system also offers the most comprehensive and focused study of online communication available to that business today and keeps improving every single day. So you will always be ahead of the pack and you will always be optimized within your industry with everything that you need. ZAP is also a full-featured platform available at the API level. Of course, we told you that it's newly at the cloud-based level, but just in case you want to have it integrated with your website, we are available at the API level as well. Most online directory services merely report, and that does very little or even nothing because they don't do anything to correct any issues that might arise and or even boost your positive awareness through your influence messaging. And finally, ZAP offers the most comprehensive distribution of data and widest syndication available. We have the widest reach available to date. Guys, I want to thank you very much for attending this webinar. And if you've, at any point throughout the webinar, needed a little bit of help, we mentioned at the very beginning your free PDF that is available right in the bottom left-hand corner of this webinar screen so that you can even get a jump start with your online influence, even if you don't interact with ZAP system. We're here to share the information with you so that you can start to boost your awareness. But if you want it done for you and you want it done 100% right and you want to be optimized at all times, every single month, every single day, then talk to us about ZAP system. Okay? Visit www.mpemg.com/ZAP and you can get started interacting with us today about how to optimize your influence and start generating more targeted and more qualified leads. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Enjoy your free guide, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon about ZAP system. Take care.